Hey, welcome to another video. Welcome to another stream. We are ready to rock and roll here on our next project. We've got this Vespa ready to go. Pretty nice. Had our eye on this one pretty much since it came out, just waiting to get a nice little discount. We got double VIP points plus a gift with purchase plus like $15 cash back from Honey on this. Pretty nice, so ended up being like 25% off basically, plus the gift with purchase as well, which is pretty nice. Yeah, let's see, actually. Let's see. Yep, 1427 points, so it looks like a couple bucks on top of that for just the generic cashback through Honey. Honey's pretty tight, not a paid sponsor, but I've enjoyed it. I know like Rakuten is like a similar thing that has good deals with Lego. Could also be worth checking out at some point. I know you can only have one active at a time though, but they're both pretty nice. Matter of fact, let's head over and see what we can see on the site before we get started here. We won't take too long on this, since we got the video rolling, but they don't appear to have any special website's not even loading. Usually they have like these special deals. This set looks pretty cool. Get that Honey tab. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Oh, whatever. Don't matter. We're here to build a set we already have, so let's do that. So let's check it out here. Pretty decent sized box on this guy. Let's see. Pull tabs. Nice. Might hold on to the box for this. Potentially. So we'll use our handy dandy knife here. Okay. Oops. Let's see what we got. We've got our icons book here. We can go ahead and scan this for our points really quick before we forget. Register this set. Neat. 20 points. Alright. Let's see here. Let's this bad boy open. Celebrating an icon. Born in Pontedera, Italy, in 1946, the Vespa was the perfect symbol of a bright new future. It quickly became more than just a means of transport, representing both the joy of living and modern fashion. With more than 75 years on the road, we thought it was the perfect time to celebrate this cultural icon and hope you'll enjoy building the Lego version of this classic vehicle. The Vespa 125, introduced in 1960, the Vespa 125 captured the carefree spirit of the decade, offering affordable style and mobility to a new youthful generation. Then as now, color has always played an important role, ensuring Vespa's status as a fashion icon. This pastel blue tone was also very much of its time and was the only color the 125 was available in when it was launched. Oh wow, and then we got a whole timeline of Vespas here. Pretty cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. 6 bags it looks like we'll have here, so locate bag number 1 and without further ado, get started. A few stickers, and there's bag number 1. What do you know? Okay. What's up, kitten? You got your jingle ball over there? Reduce my cat hair. That's right, kitty. Cat hair everywhere. During our last build, and it was really noticeable with those micro blocks, so I should move my coffee out of the way. Oops. Get back here. Go. Temporarily, at least. Yeah, this is a really nice color. Pastel blue, the only launch color of this model Vespa. Is all spread out here. Alrighty. Let's get started. Garden? Let's get garden? Let's get going. Still waiting for that coffee to hit, apparently. One of my buddies in this vinyl listening group on Facebook that I'm in built this a while ago and said it was kind of tricky. Some of the areas are a little insecure. We'll see if we agree with that assessment. So yeah, happy November. I hope everyone had a nice Halloween season. Ate a lot of candy. Ooh, that reminds me, I gotta go candy shopping later. I mean, I really shouldn't do it, but wanna get those sweet deals. But yeah, I had quite a nice season. Went to a couple concerts. My friends' bands were playing. Watched a whole bunch of spooky movies, 31 of them to be precise, 31 in 31 days. Second year doing that challenge. It was definitely not easy to fit them all in, although this year I had a little bit better of an idea of what it was going to take, so I was more mentally ready for it. But yeah, it was nice. It was a nice time. Watched some old, some new, and yeah, lots of enjoyable flicks. The pastel blue shade that matches the original Vespa is a very rarely used Lego color. Oh, okay. We get a whole bunch of components in this colorway with this set. Pretty nice. Oops. Already losing pieces. Switch that real quick. Oops. Oh. There we go. Sub components to build here. On right here. Okay, leaving a little gap here. Yeah, I haven't decided if the Galileo gift with purchase is enough to goad me into getting something off Lego, or if I want to try to get the Castle Bluestone Airwolf and I have been chatting about for what feels like forever. It does look like a really cool build, and it's like 5,000 pieces, so it would keep us occupied for a long time. So definitely considering that. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this is like our third of these large-scale vehicles. We've done the VW camper. That was the first one we did. And then we have done the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters, which was cool, not only because it was just a cool, interesting build, but also we're Ghostbusters fans here. Got a cat named Gozer, so if that's any indication of what I think of those films. Together here. Piece we dropped on the floor. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. Build that up to block height, and then we've got asymmetrical stuff going on here. So nice and secure. Buttons here and here. Very good. Nice. Progressing nicely here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Final horror movie of the challenge we saw at the theater last night, our local art house theater. I got myself signed up for a membership there. It was like membership drive month. Pretty cool. These are slightly seeing all of those slight variations on the two sides. I'm curious to see what all of these differences end up translating into. But yeah, saw this. Saw The Craft. Good 90s teen horror, very, very of its era. Classic movie. yeah, I signed up for this membership. I get like $5 off. I did the family plan, so me and one other person, $5 off each ticket. Pretty nice. So probably gonna be going to that theater a lot. I already was, so I should have gotten this deal long ago, honestly. But better late than never. Better late than never. Yeah, there's a lot of asymmetrical stuff in this build. It's very interesting. A lot more than I would have anticipated. Studs here, we don't need them. Hey KP, welcome on in. Yeah, I've been waiting on this one for quite a while. Waited to get a good deal. We've been having a nice week. Oh, we built this. Supposed to go on right here. Like so. Up. Yes, first bag is always very much build a big block with a bunch of studs on it, and then all the cool stuff will come together a little bit later. Wait, oh, interesting. Scooshes on here. Interesting that this component is flat on the end now instead of rounded. Well, they used to be rounded. Let's see. Oops, too far. So clumsy. Go. Here we go. Alright, now we start to build up some more of the shape of this bad boy here. Starting to develop. Okay. picked up. Yellow. Black. Get the wings. Oops. Thanks. Yeah, me too. Patience is key when it comes to shopping for Legos. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know. The sets you very most want are worth just springing on to get your get the show on the road. But yeah, patience is definitely yeah, those conventions can get you. TwitchCon. It's pretty cool. Nice. Never been really to any of the big conventions. Even the ones in my city I always seem to miss. Not that I would call any of the Des Moines conventions really big. Vegas. Vegas, that's cool. I've got a little sniffle today too, actually. I should probably go blow my nose after this bag. I don't think I'm sick. After I sneezed earlier, it's got me feeling like I need to do a little cleanup. Blow my nose, wash my hands, things like that. Vegas would be pretty cool. I'm a Raiders fan, so I would have a good time in Vegas getting some of that. Maybe get like a Golden Knights hat. Your hockey team. Vegas is the reigning champion of the NHL and the WNBA currently, which is pretty sweet. The Aces just won their second consecutive year. Very cool. We love women's athletics. I'm then patiently awaiting the Airwolf. Welcome on in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been having a nice week. Oh no. Band's been good. Band's been good. shows before the end of the year. No work this week. Nice. Europe has a lot more work holidays than America does. That's really great. Am I jealous? Maybe a little. But it comes from a place of love. I'm glad when others are given time to lead their lives well. Well, that's cool. I saw your most recent 3D printing post, but I didn't know what are those little cages? They look like little fans or something, but I assume they're probably not fans. I saw your handle for your scanning utensil. That's pretty cool. Remind me of like the Wii nunchucks and stuff. The attachments you could get for those. Cool. Right, I think that's the end of bag number 1 here. Groovy. So excuse me for just 1 second. I'm just going to make a quick detour, blow my nose, wash my hands, and fill my coffee back up here. We'll be right back. Hey, Phoenix, welcome on in. Build's been pretty cool so far. Just got done with the first bag here, so starting to take shape here. Been pretty enjoyable. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gotcha. I'm well versed with silica maintenance. I've got a bunch of silica gel packets for my Magic the Gathering collection to help keep the foils from curling. That's cool. It's cool that the 3D printer can help you, like, maintain itself by printing peripherals and parts and stuff like that. Pretty neat. But yeah, pretty sweet. Yeah, all of the things I have are I just have self-contained packets, like, that you get in like beef jerky or whatever, but I just bought like a bulk bag of them on Amazon. I'm definitely not fool around with it uncontained. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just gonna blow my nose and fill up my coffee, and I will be right back. Found a kitten while we were in the other room. Silicosis. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know the symptoms. I imagine bad. Where are you going, Ripley? Where are you going? Oh, it's like a little over 1,000, I think. 1,100, something like that. 1106. Split into 6 bags here. Oh yeah. Well, that's not a good comparison to draw. Yep, gotta get that cat content in there. She's still growing mightily. She's still young enough that like week to week I can see differences in her. Double check if there's any others. We got like this little guy for free. I'm gonna dig through here and make sure I'm not missing anything else for number 3. Oh yeah, we got these giant wheels. That's gonna be fun. Big bag for 3, big bag for 4. Oh, we do have a bag for 2. I'm glad I left. Oh yeah, nice. The like super duper one. That's pretty sweet. I bet it's a fun build too. I love. We have a predisposition towards vehicles and stuff on our stream here, whether it's Star Wars or the cars or what else. 16-hour build, yeah, nice. Sounds like about 5,000 pieces. Yeah, we're yeah, nice. We're gonna be looking to potentially get this German brand Blue Bricks. We built a few of their sets on the stream here. We're gonna be looking at their castle next, I think. I get paid on Friday, and I'm all up to date on my bills and stuff, so I think that's going to be my next big purchase. And that's like a 5,000 piece set. If you've never seen this Blue Brick stuff, it's pretty sweet. I can probably just, let's see here, show off the Bluestone Castle a little bit. Fortnightly pay, interesting. Yeah, I get paid every week, so my paychecks are never crazy, but they are regular. All right, let me see here. Second monitor. So this is the Airwolf knows all about this. Airwolf recommended this set series to me. But yeah, they've got yeah, that's good. That is good, but it can be hard to like manage your budget when they come so infrequently. Sorry, I got a work text here. 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, I could see that. Fortnite, that's like, what, it's 40 days, 20 days, something like that. Yeah, I noticed that, Airwolf. Yeah, there's the rebuild versions, but yeah, the basic one is available right now. The base kit. Which even just this, I mean, 5,200 pieces, 14 days. Oh, okay. Why did I think? For some reason, I thought it was like, whatever. Yeah, we used to be on like a bi-weekly thing too, but the owners ended up changing it a few months ago. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to land next. I haven't ordered it yet, but yeah, there's some cool details on the interior, things like that. I've watched these videos before too. But yeah, so that'll probably be in like a couple weeks. Yeah, that would be sweet. I mean, I definitely, I have a lot of you know, I play in a band and I have a podcast technically, although we haven't released an episode in like a year. But yeah, I would love to. I would love to do creative stuff for a living, but generally I'm pretty content for my hobbies to be hobbies. Generally speaking. I do like my job too. I manage a pizza shop it's just right here in the neighborhood that I grew up in. And I really like the owners, and we do a lot of stuff in our community, donations and events and things like that. So it's pretty rewarding for a restaurant job, which kind of has a limit on just how rewarding it can be, but I like it. I like it quite well. An expansion? Yeah, the first expansion is not available right now. Otherwise, I would almost consider just getting them both at once because of the shipping. Like, the way they do their shipping to America is they basically take, like, a significant chunk off of every set because the shipping is like 35 euros, but then if you're getting multiple things, you get a pretty good discount. That was the last time I ordered a few things, and I'll probably order a couple smaller sets as well. But since the first expansion isn't available right now, or is it? Yeah, no, Hall is the third. Yeah, the Keep is number 2. But the Keep is a smaller one, but yeah, not available right now, unfortunately. Oh, Tower. I'm not familiar with that one then, maybe. Astronome. That's cool. What are you, oh wow. This is cool. Astronomer Planetarium. What? That looks super cool. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, there's all of the like most recent Star Wars stuff. I haven't gotten basically any of that stuff yet. Pretty cool. I haven't watched very much of like the Clone Wars and stuff. Only like the mainline movies, so a lot of the stuff that comes out, I'm not like familiar with the material that it comes from. But they're really cool looking ships. I've wanted to watch Clone Wars too. I've heard it's a really good show. Just one of those things that I haven't quite gotten around to. So much I want to do with my time, you know. So difficult to choose. It says as of 2021, a total of 19 million Vespa scooters have been produced. It's quite a lot. I wonder. Yeah, since as of 2021, I wonder how many of those are still running. Yeah, my roommate has watched a good amount of it. He was watching through it. He found some podcast that was like weekly discussion of episode by episode. Oh, that's cool. I love those sail barges. That's such a unique design. Among a lot of the Star Wars ships have really cool designs, but the sail barge is just such an interesting like craft. There's really not much else like it in sci-fi. I'm really excited for the wrong tab here. Yeah, this planetarium looks really cool. Nice, yeah. I have some of my childhood sets, but they're not most of them in a state of well repair. Yeah. Yeah, the Lego Star Wars stuff gets pricey. Very pricey. I have a couple of smaller, older Lego Star Wars sets, and I've been meaning to, like, recoup them. Yeah, I believe it. The sail barge, I don't think there's been a version of that for a long time, too. Like, a lot of the stuff, like, you know, the really popular ships, like the Millennium Falcon, they pretty much release a new one, like, every 2 or 3 years, you know. But the sail barge, I don't remember the last time there was a version of that. That's really sweet. Trying to line these up so that they're nice and flat. I can always flatten them out later, I suppose. Try to get it so that there aren't these weird gaps in here. Yeah, and some of that I'm sure has to do with, like, the amount of sets they sell, you know, like the, you know, they sell 1 million of those X-Wings and stuff, you know, the super most popular ships, so there's a ton more probably in circulation, and especially because that's a bigger set, you know, they just don't sell as many of the large sets. At least they didn't used to. It does seem like the modern sets, they're gearing them so much more towards adults now that it feels like that's a larger part of their market share. Tiles on here and smooth this bad boy out. But that's pretty sweet. I saw at one of the local stores here maybe like a year ago, they had the collector's edition, or it was like, I can't remember if it was like a Ultimate Collector's Edition or whatever. It was like the really nice Slave 1. It didn't have any of the minifigures, but the build itself looked mostly complete sitting in the case, and it was like, I don't know, only like $150 or something, and I was like, that's really cool, but I don't know. And then like a week later, I was like, I'm going back to get that, and it was gone. I was like missing the minifigures, bit of a bummer, but you know, I think it would have been a cool thing to build on the stream. Oh, sticker time. Gotta get in the right headspace here. Let's see here. Okay, so this is going to be number 7. Let's see. Make sure that we don't have any errant cat hairs. Cats are so cute, but they never use a goddamn vacuum cleaner. There we go. Nice. Really happy with that placement. Really happy with that. Okay. Now number 9. Well, it's kind of on there now. It's a little high, but it's centered. So we'll call that good. Not going to try to... It was still a little loose. I might have been able to pull it back off, but as long as it's centered, I think that's the main thing that you really notice when stickers are off. Looks pretty good. pretty happy with that. I would say. Work never texted me back about this key they were looking for, so hopefully that means they found it. I try not to answer stuff like that on stream, but unfortunately, being the GM of a restaurant means you're kind of more or less always on the clock. In some way or another. Like so. We're using holes in these to jump this off by half a tile. Okay. Good. And above it, another section of light here. Cheese wedges. Set that aside. Start out on another section here. Let me see. What we got here? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that castle. I think that'll probably be several weeks of content, I think. The blue brick stuff has generally been very good value for keeping stuff in the tank for streaming. So we like that, and it's a cool looking build in general, and it'll be an excuse to go out and buy a bunch of Knights minifigures. Since they don't have minifigures with them. I mean, you can display a castle without minifigures, but come on. Come on. And I think it'll be a good build. The blue brick stuff is really good quality. You know, you get a drop off from the Lego quality assurance, but in general, even compared to stuff like Mega Bloks that's been around forever, the sets felt so much sturdier and better. The plastic felt nicer and smoother. Much more comparable to Lego than other stuff. Yeah, that would be sweet. It'd be awesome to be like a designer. Do you do much your own builds? That's something I still haven't really gotten back into as an adult. When I was a kid, I built my own stuff all the time, but I haven't really gotten into the MOC thing. Let's see. Skip ahead to the next step here to see if I can see. Okay. Gotta just be flush, right? Yeah. Yeah. Would be cool. I do have a few projects in mind for MOC that we're gonna try to do on the stream at some point, but I've really been dragging my feet about that. But It'd be sweet. And oh man, if you worked at Lego with the basically unlimited resources, I mean, like, come on. That would be so awesome. I mean, that would be really, really sick. That would be a dream job for sure. Like, I have a few dream jobs. I would love to be a voice actor. But yeah, Lego would be, I mean, that'd be an incredible job for sure. Okay, so let's see. This is going to go onto the butt here. We got our C-clip connectors. Okay. So that's held more or less in place. Not a lot of give. So I think we're just creating an angle, basically, with that. And all of this stuff is going to get covered up by these side panels here. These side panels here. So, pretty interesting. Did I do this wrong? Well, I surely did. Upside down. No matter though. Easy flip here. Oh, these are going to need to be replaced though. I goofed it. Is it that much? I mean, I believe it. It's a mega company and super profitable, so you know, that does make sense. Like, their level of quality. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure you need a little bit of an education background in order to really make that work. But that would be sweet. Yeah, no, hey, go for it. And life is long. I mean, like, you know, even if you were older, still, like, go for it. Pursue what you want to pursue. There's always time in life to do stuff that, you know. Chuck Bukowski didn't start writing until he was like in his late 60s. The guy from LCD Sound System didn't start that band until he was like 40. You know, I always advise people to go for it if there's something they want to do. Let's see. Looks like we're leaving a couple of studs exposed here. And then these down. Yeah, pursue it. Why not? Plus, I'm sure engineering jobs in general have got to be pretty lucrative. I mean, like, even if you don't get a job at Lego, it's not like that's a degree that wouldn't be without massive benefit, you know. So, end up well worth it either way. Cool angle on these. Feels pretty delicate though. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, knowing where the jobs are and stuff is definitely good. Is that where you're from? Australia? Pretty cool. One of my close friends has spent like 6 months in Australia last year, working abroad, and she really liked her time there. That's cool. Welcome on in. But yeah, knowing what the job market is like and knowing what's needed is good, especially if it's something that interests you. Oh yeah, well yeah, that makes sense. The Southern Hemisphere. We just had I'm in the Midwestern United States, so we just had our our big drop off. It was in the 90s like 2 weeks ago, and now it's in the 30s every day. So 30s Fahrenheit, of course. We've got our stupid 110. Woo! That is not nice. That is rough. Generally speaking, I'm more of a summer guy than a winter guy. I'm all bundled up right now, even with my heater on. I don't like to be cold, but 110 is rockin' hot. Like, sounds deeply unpleasant. Do you guys get real bad winters too? Like, for us, it's our summers are really hot and humid, but then the winters are also pretty grim here. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, when I was a kid, my parents had a car with leather seats and like the nice like pseudo like vinyl seatbelt straps. Oh man, yeah, I remember getting torched by those. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Australia is a pretty large geographic region, so there's probably is a good amount of variance depending on where you are. Oven mitts, yeah. Hey, that'd be a good reason to have the driver's gloves. I remember when I was a kid, I always thought, what am I doing? Did I miss a step here? Nope. Just going straight across. When I was a kid, I always thought the like driving gloves looked so cool. You got a pair? That's cool. Yeah, that was like that was a thing I would like see in cartoons and stuff, and I always thought that looked awesome. But I've never owned any. But that's cool if you have a good utilitarian reason for it, then absolutely, why not, you know? Absolutely worth it. Okie dokie, Airwolf. Have fun. We should be going for a bit still here, so. Oh yeah, you got a cool classic car. Well, definitely worth taking care of then, for sure. Stuff like that, the value can be predicated so heavily based off of use and condition and stuff. So, 71 Datsun. I don't know that much about cars. I'm gonna Google it because I want to see it. Oh, cool. Nice. I like the body shape, where it's like got the really long nose and like a lot of the cabin is like pushed far back. That's sweet. Yeah, I've never owned a two-door before. That's cool. What color is it? Yeah, I would treat a car like that very nice for sure. Midnight purple, yes, nice. That's sick. I've had my eye for a long time on there's an auto repair shop. 4 seconds? Shoo-hoo! I bet that's fun to drive. Yeah, there's an auto repair shop like a few blocks up the road from me that has a pair of these, like, I don't know if it's late 60s or early 70s, but it's Volkswagen vans. They're like this nice like cream color, kind of creamy beige, which I realize sounds like the lamest color a car could be, but something about like that era of cars, like it's very like it looks very 70s, both in design and color palette, and that appeals to me. Pretty cool. Very nice and secure feeling here. Oh yeah, and that's hella secure feeling too. Cool. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Bit of a cop magnet. That's cool. They just let you go though. Just want to check it out. Who could blame them? Pretty sweet. Car's over 50 years old now. Like that's pretty well vintage at this point. You must take good care of it. Yeah. Well, hey, that does not stop the appreciation. I do not know much about cars, but every once in a while I'll see like a nice vintage car and I'll be like, yeah, that is sick. I just think like old car designs had so much more character. Like all the modern designs are like just about making like a really sleek oval, you know? An old soul. Yeah. It's good to have an appreciation for that stuff, the stuff that came before. Yeah, modern car designs are just like, I don't know. There's still some cool ones, but yeah, so much of it is just like, I don't know. I just think that there used to be more character. Like I had a 2003 Honda CR-V. I loved that car. Like that era of CR-V is like kind of boxy. And the current CR-Vs are like, they're just big ovals, you know, everything. All the cars kind of, there's just a lot of like homogeny in car design now. So. But I like my Civic. I like my Civic well enough. I've got a fairly recent Civic that I've been pretty close to paying off now, actually. It's been pretty good. It's utilitarian. My band plays shows outside of Des Moines fairly regularly, and it's a good like second car for that. We've got our van that we take most of the equipment in, and then I usually drive with the rest of the band members. A Shelby Cobra, nice. I even know that one. I know the Shelbys from Gone in 60 Seconds. I'm a big Nick Cage fan, so can't remember if it's a Cobra, but there's some Shelby that's like the main focus of that movie. That's like the one car he wants. Wow, this is a cool piece. I wonder if this is new for this set. That's like a really nice, like perfect curve for what we're doing here. Look at this. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you definitely get that camaraderie going. Compare your whips. That's cool. It's cool you got a chance to talk to him about it. Normally, people with those nice vintage cars are definitely keen to chat about it for sure. Yeah, I can't say that that's too big. There's a mall near where I live where these like vintage car guys hang out like once a month, and it's really funny because it's like the shopping mall is, you know, more or less like on its way out, right? So normally it's this big huge open parking lot with like almost no one in it, and like yeah, I love seeing kids enthusiasm for stuff for sure. Let's see. Okay. So this is gonna connect right here, it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Cool to see stuff like that getting passed down from generation to generation of enthusiasm. My dad has definitely shared some of his passions with me. Let's see here. But yeah, these cats that hang out in this mall parking lot with their like vintage cars, they're there like once a month, and yeah, it's mostly an older crowd. Dudes in their 50s and 60s. But it makes more sense. A lot of younger people just don't have enough income to justify a hobby like that. I mean, it's more than a hobby because you actually, you know, have a functional vehicle from it as well. That definitely matters. Okay. Interesting. These Technic pins. Just enough to pop in there. Feels like they're gonna pop out kind of easily. I wonder if these will end up being like removable things here. Yeah, maybe not actually. These will probably hold it in place pretty solid. These circles. There we go. Excited to pop this. I'm excited to pop this thing on here. So we get our gas cap on here. Let's see. It looks like a gas cap to me. So, gosh, I'm blowing up over here. Cool. All right. Here we go. Clip all these on. Nice even pressure. Okay. Then yeah, that sits down just a little. Okay. And then there's these C-clips connect to that bar from earlier. So that's on there pretty nice and secure. And yeah, you get that just very nicely subtle angle down. So you get really nice shapes on this. This is that Lego engineering you were talking about. They're very, very good at pulling these shapes. Especially the modern Lego sets. Like the old school ones, definitely a lot of cool sets, but the modern sets really have stepped up the design elements of it. I kind of can't believe that this is 2 out of 6 bags. It feels like feels like we're so much more than a third of the way done. bag's not even done yet. Looking really cool so far, though. Let's see here. What are we building here? Dark blue color is kind of hard to see in the instructions. Make sure we're doing everything proper here. Good. Build this up. Bricks, or the L bricks, excuse me. Very cool. Okay. Some plates here to add a little bit of solidity as these bricks just continue straight up. They could get a little floppy without that. Yep, that's exactly it. Just keep building. I thought based on the number of these bricks that I was seeing that we'd be building straight up for a while, but that little layer of tiles in there gives it a lot more strength than it would otherwise have. Interesting. This is some sort of like a pack or something. Storage thing. Goes on right here. There we go. Very cool. Very cool. And then this is going to be the seat, I think. Give me one moment to refill my coffee. Okay. Alrighty. Build up this seat here. tiles on the back here. Yeah, it's really hard when it's like all this same color. It's really dark in the instructions. It's hard to see. My vision's not the greatest, but normally I don't have issues reading the instruction booklets, but welcome to the chat room. Did I lose connection? Oh my gosh. I wonder if I lost connection for a minute. Apologies if I did. Normally I'm trying to stay on checking that kind of stuff, but it says I've been live for an hour 23. I don't know. Okay, keep building up this seat here. Shaped like a bike seat. It's making me sad thinking about how I won't be able to ride my bike for a few months probably. Over 100,000 people are members of Piaggio's Vespa Club, which has chapters in cities all over the world. That would be pretty neat. I really wanted a Vespa when I was younger. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright. Well, I don't know if I'll have time to complete the third bag, but I at least want to start it here. So we got started kind of late today, so I want to make some good progress here. I bet we can. I do have some chores I need to do. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I do have some chores that I need to do before I get ready for band stuff, but I think I'll have time to squeeze them in. I think I'll have time to squeeze them in. Okay. See here. Oops, almost lost a piece in there. Always save the bags until the end of the session. Gotta double check that we have all of the components. Alright, looks like we're going to be building up the front plate here. So, let's see about that. After this bag, we'll have a nice, we'll have mostly the shape of the Vespa intact, and then next week it'll be all about just fleshing it out and filling out all those details, putting on the finishing touches, things like that. Get it looking sharp. And then we'll see where we're at in the ordering process for the castle. The last time I ordered stuff from them, it came relatively quickly, despite being an international ship. But probably can't count on that happening again. The first time I ordered from them, it took quite a while. So we might get into some rebrickable instructions for something, or we have a few small sets that we might look to build over the next couple weeks here. But we'll be about halfway through this, so I imagine we'll have no problem finishing this one next time. Ball socket joint here. Windowsill pieces here. Groovy, groovy. Set this aside for a moment. I think it would be in one of the small bags. And yet, I don't see it. I don't see it over here either. I'm blind! Oh yeah, it's right in front of my face. That's usually how it goes, you know? Can't find something that's staring at you the whole time. Pretty regular. Let's see, there's two different, yeah, we need this one where it drops the stud down. Here's the correct orientation. Oops. Dropping stuff all over the place here. Stuff out. Let's get a stud and a tile. Okay. Bringing up some stud knot on top action. it right here. So there we go. Pretty cool. Building up this shield and swooping part. There. Let's see. Okay. Nice layer of connection here that's gonna get this feeling a lot more secure. And now we have this stud mount on top, single facing up. Add to this cluster. Interesting. This has been a really cool build so far, I gotta say. I've definitely been enjoying this one. Not bad at all for a little $100 set here. I think it's going to look great on display too, which is a nice bonus. Okay, another round of this. So this is going to be a nice thick well here. Very interesting. This curve is going to come down over top of this one. Nestles in just so. Okay. I think one more layer. Do we have tiles to cap this stuff off, or is this gonna, not tiles, but one more layer? Got this dip here. Makes sense, we want the blue on the outside instead of black as well. C-clip, so we got ball socket here, C-clip here. So lots of little connection points on this structure. Okay, we do have a tile layer to cap it off, but it's going to be this gray runner around the edges. Oops. Yeah, here we go. Here's that nice curve. Okay. Okay, and then this is going to go, okay, so this drops into here. So we're connecting it along all these studs. And probably some up here. All of this stuff is going to connect. So it's going to be pretty secure on here. Let's see how it feels once we drop this in. Ooh, feels nice to drop it in there like that. Alright, nice even pressure on all areas at once. We don't strain our pieces. Cool. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. We got some nice like foot grippy pads down here. Pretty nice. That guy. Okay, and then now, if I may be so bold as to presume, we're going to mirror it to the other side. Ooh, not yet. We might need to be putting something into the middle here before we mirror it, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to get interesting. These are going to alternate, so we're dropping studs out to both sides. We'll connect to these, presumably. Let's see. And we got at the top where it's going to be visible, and then green as filler here. Very good. Wow. 11 of these in a row. So this is going to be your steering column, I bet. There's going to probably be a long Technic axle that drops through these, and that'll be your controlling that front wheel. So I guess. So 11 that are white, and then we've got a gray one at the top where presumably this color will be visible. Okay. Butterfingers over here. Dropping stuff. I love it when there's just a classic 1x4 or 2x4 block in these designs. Okay, put this at the white end. So from our stud knot on top, a stud knot on top piece. Very interesting. Just one. Okay. Peculiar. But I guess they are not symmetrical, so why not have that one extra point of connection to increase your sturdiness? You might as well, I suppose. Some tiles on this guy. Yeah, like this. There. It's pretty. Like this can all pop off. It's only held by that one tile at the bottom. I can feel the bend on it. This got to be careful here because this is not symmetrical, so we want to make sure our orientation of all of this stuff is right. Just double check everything as we go. This side is getting different construction, similar but different, and then is going okay, like so. Very interesting. Still sits flush. Welcome back, Airwolf. We're partway through the third bag here, and this will probably be our final bag of the afternoon. As we switch into chore mode, but just to show you where we're at, progress from the second bag. We've got the nice shape. I know you've built this one before, so you don't really need me to tell you about the about the order of things, but we appreciate your company. Either way, it's been a pretty cool little build so far. I would say not on the level of some of the other higher end vehicles, but you know, some pretty cool building techniques on display nonetheless. And of course we're not done yet, so what am I? I'm sort of putting the cart before the horse here, as they say, a little bit. Definitely have some more things to see before we give our final judgment of the set here. We got a sticker. go. Okay. Yeah, using the brick separator to apply the decals definitely helps a ton. I know you don't use the decals, Airwolf. Of course, feel free to keep building your way. But if you ever decide you wanted to, it's a very helpful way to do it. And found. And of course, not applying the stickers helps your resale value tremendously. I imagine I would be excited to get a used set, but where the stickers have yet to be applied. That would be a good bonus. As long as the stickers are all on the pieces still, it wouldn't be, like a deal breaker or whatever. Like what did I buy used? I bought the treehouse used. I can't remember if there were any stickers on that. But if there were, they were already on the pieces. They didn't have the sheet with it. All right, this is another sticker. Let's see. I guess we'll pop it on here and then apply this. Number 2, and how does this want to be oriented? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Pretty solid. Of the model, I mean, I refer to the Lego sets as models. Sometimes they're really not. Like they're not a traditional model kit, of course, but that's usually when I say the model, I'm just meaning like the set. That's my thing. I think it's. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to connect this part to up here, and then this down here. I haven't heard really many other people refer to it that way, if any. So possibly just a case of me using an incorrect term, basically. But that's what I usually mean is I'm just talking about the set itself. All right, that feels pretty secure on there. Good angle. All the angles and shapes in this set are really nice. That's like a lot of the appeal of this for me, for sure. We'll get the other side built up here so that we leave everything nice and secure over the next week before we come back to finish this up. Built up this cool zigzag pattern that lets us drop into that slot there. Very nice. Oh, that's cool, Airwolf. No problemo. We appreciate you hanging with us here. We'll make sure to say bye to you before we log off here after this bag. Appreciate your time as always. Let's see here. probably should be able to move through this pretty quickly, I would imagine, since we're building a mirrored structure. We already saw the final form of this. Not that we need to rush exactly, we're doing fine on time, but I don't anticipate it taking much longer. Yeah, do a little dance to get your attention, for sure. Woo! Almost dropped that. Yeesh. Yeesh. Alright. Go. Building up this middle section next. Tumbie's making some rumbly noises. I'm gonna need to cook myself something after we finish up here, for sure. But what will I make? My partner made a big batch of radish kimchi. I've got a bunch of that in my fridge. Maybe I'll have me some of that. Gotta clean my fridge out today too. Something smelled funky in there. My roommate doesn't always do a great job of staying on top of throwing out leftovers, so sometimes it's up to me to come through with the scythe and purge things that aren't exactly fresh anymore. We'll see. Could be something of mine though. Not to point the blame. Not to point the finger of blame before I've even looked at the contents, but historically speaking, I have reason to believe that it might not be something of mine, but we'll find out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway. It's just throwing out leftovers. Not a big deal. Okay. I don't remember doing this on the other side. I bet I missed this on the other side. I'm going to go with yes. We're going to need to put something in there. That's okay. We'll finish this up and then we'll be able to see the orientation. I don't want to have to think too deeply about it. I think it'll be easier to eyeball with this side in place. Probably wouldn't be too bad to do right now, but if you can make something even easier, then why not? You know? Hey, welcome back. Thank you very much. Yeah, it has been pretty fun so far. We appreciate all visitors to the stream, but especially KP. KP has helped me out a ton with recommending my stream to people and getting me set up with some other people in the community and stuff like that. She's a really lovely person. Been around one of the earliest guests to our stream here. A lot of similar tastes in which sets we enjoy too. Which is always nice. Alrighty. Another C clip here. Still haven't seen what these go to, or the ball joints either, for that matter, right? Yeah, ball joints on the bottom. Still unused. We'll find out what those connect to next week. Yep, making sure to let us know to have the C clip here and the ball joint on the bottom. Always good. Definitely the sort of mistake that's easy to make, so I like it when the Lego instructions have a little like attention to detail things like not this one, but this one. Oh boy. Unless this gray 8x1 has some bridging thing that's supposed to happen in just a moment, I think we'll have... Well, no, there's a couple things here, so maybe we're not sunk yet, but there's a... Alright, so... It's not supposed to be mirrored. Actually, unclear. Oh, did I just mess up? And if so, how will I ever forgive myself? No, I'm just kidding. Lego's all about mistakes. Mistakes are no problem. Easy to fix. Easy-ish to fix. There we go. So let's just turn the page and see if the answer to our problems is still forthcoming, or see if we have made a mistake that we need to correct. Okay. I think we're okay. I don't know. Definitely missed this here, but there's not enough for the other deep parts, so I'm a little confused. But we'll go back and check on that. We'll find the answer. I don't think it'll be anything too hard to rectify here, because this has got pretty much all of these pieces that I was worried about set up right here. Okay, this is gonna be the C-clip, so this is gonna bridge across here. Keep it nice and strong. Oh, we're not connected all the way. Oh yeah, of course, up here. Aha, there we go. And now, there we go, nice and strong. That's cool. Okay, so let's figure out where we missed here. Yep, so we're leaving, this recession is closed. This one, not. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think a lot of the Star Wars stuff has a very like 70s feel to it. It would not surprise me if this was not like a direct influence on a lot of the design, because it's such an iconic design. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the design team for Star Wars took some of this stuff for the Star Wars design aesthetics. But yeah, okay, let's get our trays out of the way here, and we'll do a couple more quick rotations of this before we log off here. So, midway through the set, what do we think so far? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Especially having picked it up for, you know, basically $75 instead of 100, and getting a gift with purchase with it. Very nice little deal. Getting a sense of the size here. It's going to be a nice size for display. Big enough to be bold and stand out on a shelf, but also small enough to be compact and not take up too much space. I think it's about the perfect size for a shelf display model, and really cool shapes and everything so far. The design elements are really nice, and I think it's going to look really good once it's complete. Definitely a cool one so far. We'll, of course, talk about our final review when we finish it up next week. Let's see. Let's get our theme song going here, and we'll wrap up the video, and then we'll maybe see about dropping in for a raid. Guys all for watching this week. Appreciate everyone stopping in to chat and say hi. We'll definitely be back at it next week. If you want to see the end of the build, say what's up. Thank you, Airwolf. You have a nice week as well. Thanks. Bye.